Stay. Cool. Don't want to show our hands. We're here. Just that done. Absolutely fine. So I know a lot of people obviously have been worried recently about coronavirus and that kind of thing. And as we start to go back to work, a lot of people's anxiety is probably going to rise because basically we're worried, we're scared about getting ill, and that is totally understandable. But there are a lot of things that you can do to strengthen your immune system. Our body has an amazing capacity to keep us well and healthy, but there are things that we can do, just as there are things that we can do that can damage our immune system, like being stressed, like not getting enough sleep, like eating junk food, like not taking good care of ourselves. There are things that we can do that can help boost our immune system and make it even more efficiently. One of the ways that exercise, or a couple of the ways that exercise helps boost our immune system, is it creates heat in the body, and viruses struggle to survive in heat, which is why we get a fever when we catch a virus, because that's our body's way of burning the virus out. It also helps to pump the blood around our body, get white blood cells moving around our body, and that's the other way that it can help with boosting our immune system. And also it helps us breathe more easily, so it clears our lungs, clears deposits out from our lungs, and also strengthens our lungs. Our lungs are muscles just like any other muscle, and we can strengthen them so that we can be literally fitter and less likely to catch any kind of illness, virus, bacteria, whatever that's going around. I very rarely get ill, and when I do, it doesn't last very long because I look after my immune system. So you can do this sitting cross-legged, or you can do it on a chair, totally up to you, whatever's most comfortable for you. But wherever you are, just take a moment just to check in, just to notice how you're feeling right now. Now, one of the biggest things that can damage our immune system is stress, is being stressed all the time, because that upsets our endocrine, our hormonal system, and it literally puts our body under stress, so we're more susceptible to illnesses. So finding ways to relax and to deal with stress in a healthy, healing way can also help boost our immune system. So I always get people to check in at the beginning of a session. That's so you can notice how you feel now, and you can notice the effects of the practice. So it's not about judgment, it's not about moaning that this is hurting, or you're tight and tense, or you feel tired or whatever. It's just simply curiosity. So just noticing how you're feeling physically. So noticing if there's any aches or pains, notice if there's any tension anywhere, notice if something just doesn't quite feel right, just with curiosity. Noticing how you're feeling energetically, remembering that we are human beings, not robots, and our energy levels will go up and down. So just noticing how you're feeling energetically. Then noticing how you're feeling emotionally, but without judging it, without labeling it good or bad, positive or negative. So if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling scared, if you're feeling depressed, just notice that, just observe that, but without judging it, without making yourself feel wrong. Because when we make ourselves wrong for feeling a certain way, we then pile on regret, we then pile on shame, anger, frustration, blah, 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 and we really don't need that. So however you're feeling, just notice it and think, okay, yeah, I may be feeling a bit X, Y, Z. And if you're feeling really good and happy, great, notice how that feels in your body. And just take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and then out through the mouth. And just opening your eyes, and make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. So if you're sitting on a chair or you're sitting cross-legged, sit up with a nice tall spine. Remember, when we slouch, we're compressing all our inner organs and they can't work effectively. So imagine you've got a hook from the crown of your head and it's lifting you up towards the ceiling. So it's, or as if someone's got hold of your ears and you're hanging off a washing line or something, just so that you keep your spine nice and straight. I'm just going to start off with very simple breathing, because so many of us don't breathe properly. And the deeper we breathe, when we breathe properly, we can get all the crap out of our lungs and bring fresh, new oxygen into our lungs. So just start off with one hand on your chest and one hand on your lower belly, and just take a few deep breaths. And as you breathe in, I want you to imagine breathing into your belly first, and breathe in a little bit more, feel your rib cage expand. And breathe in even more, feel your chest rise. Then just pause at the top of the inhale. And as you start to breathe out, feel your chest relax. keep breathing out, feel your rib cage start to close, and then keep breathing out until you feel your belly tighten. So keep breathing out all the way out. When you think you finish breathing out, see if you can squeeze a little bit more out, feel your tummy muscles tighten, and hold, pause at the end of the exhale. And as you breathe in again, relax your belly. Imagine breathing into your belly. Keep breathing in, feel your rib cage expand. Keep breathing in, feel your chest rise. We really want to use our full lung capacity. Pause at the top of the inhale. And exhale. Relax your chest. Keep exhaling, feel your rib cage relax. And keep exhaling. Keep exhaling until you really can't squeeze any more breath out, because we very rarely use our full lung capacity. And just take a few more breaths like that. So breathing all the way, and you can visualize your lungs like two balloons. You want to imagine filling them all the way up. And imagine holding that breath in your lungs so that oxygen can go through your lungs into your bloodstream and then go down to the rest of your body. And as you breathe out, chest, ribs, and belly. Again, keep breathing out. You feel your tummy muscles tighten. You'll feel your belly button pull in towards your spine. And again, just pause at the end of the exhale. And take one more breath like that. It's also a very relaxing, calming exercise, because often when we get stressed, we don't breathe properly. And when we're not getting enough oxygen, we don't get enough oxygen to this. And that sets off an alarm in our mind. Our brain goes, alarm, stress, gotta worry, and then we might feel anxious when it may just simply be that we're not breathing properly. But the alarm goes off and we think, oh my god, there's so much to worry about, when all it is, we just need a bit more oxygen. So breathing deeply will calm you down and will also clear out all the gunk from your lungs and keep your lungs a lot healthier, especially if you've got breathing problems, asthma, COPD, anything like that. It's really so important to breathe properly and think of exercising your lungs. Then just relax your arms, still sitting with a nice tall spine, and just drop your chin towards your chest. Make sure you're not tipping forward, and you're just going to roll the right ear towards the right shoulder, then chin to chest, and roll the left ear towards the left shoulder. Just going side to side. Now what this does, as well as stretching out your neck, this also helps to activate our thyroid. But what sometimes happens when we get a tense neck, it can pinch the nerves in our neck or jaw, and we can end up with a headache. We can end up feeling pretty crap. So this also helps to release, this simple exercise helps to release tension in our jaw, in our neck, in our face, as well as gently activate our thyroid. So you can go slow as you need to. Just try and make sure your spine is nice and tall so we're not slouching. Then the next time you're going to go all the way around. But as you go around, think of lifting your chin up. Don't let your head drop back. Just think of lifting your chin up and circling around. So you can make the circle as big or as small as you like. You can go as fast or as slow as you like. Also, when we free up the tension in our neck, we get a fresh supply of blood into our face, which can make us look healthier and younger. We need blood flow to our face. And the thing is, the blood flow has to work harder because it's got to go up. So if we're all tight and tense around our neck, the blood isn't going to flow properly, and then you're going to not get enough blood to your brain, which can also affect your thinking and cause you to feel anxiety. And just change direction, go round the other way. And you might notice that one direction feels easier than the other direction. You can just note that, and you probably will hear a bit of kind of clunking and grinding. That's nothing to worry about, as long as there's no sharp pain as you do it. That's just the kind of bones rubbing against each other. It's just air in the joints. So if you hear a kind of pop or a crack, don't kind of panic too much. So just breathe deeply as you're doing it. Nice, deep breaths. As I say, release tension tension your neck and shoulders. Next time your chin comes to your chest, just hold it there for a second. Relax your head. And slowly lift your head back up. And still keep a nice tall spine. Just gently draw your belly button in. You're going to inhale, turn to your left. And exhale, turn to your right. So we inhale left. And exhale right. Again, this also releases tension from your neck, as well as stimulating your thyroid. And you can stay with this variation, or you can come into a Kundalini variation where you bring your thumb and fingertips together. You bring your fingertips to your shoulders as you look left. As you look right, you open your arms out. Inhale left, exhale right. In, out, in, out. Breathing in and out through the nose. So if this is too much, go back to the slower variation. If you go a little bit quicker, the breath is quicker. So it's light sniffing. Imagine you're trying to blow your nose. But keep the elbows up nice and high. So we're also working the lymphatic system. And be aware of any mind chatter that's telling you that your arms are starting to ache. Just remind yourself that your mind is stronger than your muscles. Three, two, one, and relax the arms down. So sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, shrug the shoulders as tight as you can. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, drop. Breathe in, breathe out. And this also stimulates the meridians along your shoulders, especially the triple heater. Meridian. That is very instrumental with our immune system. So squeeze as tightly as you can, then let them drop. And again, your mind will start to chatter and say things like, oh, this has hurt my arms, this is actually hard work. That's because we're releasing energy in our shoulders. Keep up and you will be kept up. If you want your life to change, if you want your energy to change, you actually have to put a little bit of effort in sometimes. And it will be worth it in the end, I promise you. And then do alternate ones. You're going to allow the rest of the body to move, so your spine kind of wiggles a little bit as you do that. Really squeeze as tight as you can, then let the arm drop. And both. I know it's starting to hurt, you can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Just feel that nice, warm glow, rush of energy along your shoulders, the back of your neck. Now bring your thumbs and index fingers together. You're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, swing them around and up. So inhale, forward and up, exhale, around and up. Inhale, exhale. And this boosts our lymphatic system. Unlike our circulatory system, we've got the heart that pumps the blood around the body, but there's no pump for the lymphatic system. So So we need to move our body. The lymphatic system is what flushes out the toxins and all the nasty stuff that we don't want. So we need to actually move to get our lymphatic system working healthily, optimally. And this also helps to stimulate the lung meridians, as well as tone the arms. So there's loads of bonuses to all the exercise. And again, I know your arms are probably starting to feel quite heavy right now. But you can do it. I believe in you. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Have your hands on your thighs or your knees. Focus on your spine from your tailbone to the base of your skull. Inhale, little flex, lift the chest. Exhale, round. So like a cat flex. You breathe in, heart forward. Breathe out, round. Keep your chin, head still. So don't stick your chin up. Just keep your head still. Inhale, flex. Exhale, arch. In and out. In and out. And this helps to stimulate the energy in the meridians, in the nadis that run up and down the spine. And we're also working our central nervous system, which runs along the length of the spine. And if you can, go a little bit quicker. If it doesn't feel good to go quicker, then just go slow. But that speeded up breathing is also good for reoxygenating the body, clearing out the toxins and the deposits in the lungs. And it's not about how much you move, okay? You might feel a bit like a stiff broom handle to start with, but that's why we do these exercises. People seem to think you need to be flexible to begin yoga, and that's just simply not true. I'm not the most flexible person in the world. And you might start to feel heat in the body. Remember what I said about heat? That viruses can't survive in heat. So when we bring heat, when we stimulate internal heat, stimulating our inner fire, we burn off all those nasty bacteria, viruses, whatever that we don't want in our body. But if it doesn't feel good to go fast, then just go at your own pace. But breathe in strongly through the nose, so I should be able to hear you. And then you've got a big bogey up your nose and you're trying to blow it out. Just a few more seconds. It's great for the spine as well. We spend so much time sitting and in not very good positions. We're slouchers, aren't we? I am as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Then still sitting up nice and tall. Fingertips on your shoulders. If that doesn't feel good, then bear grip your hands. Have your hands at heart level. Think of turning your ribs rather than your arms. You can inhale a little twist to your left, exhale a little twist to your right. So notice I'm not taking the arms across. I'm turning through your chest, through my chest even. Inhale left, exhale right. And again, if it feels okay to do so, and if you're on a chair, make sure you don't bash your elbows on the chair. Go a little bit quicker. And breathing in and out through the nose. So you're kind of doing a, what's the word I'm looking for? It'll pop into my head. A kind of beginner breath of fire, which again builds up that heat in the body. We're also helping all the white blood cells circulate around the body, as well as being great for the spine. You want to have a healthy back, you need to move your body, move your spine in all directions daily. If you start to get dizzy, just close your eyes. There's a little bit more, you can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. bit of room behind you. You're not going to hit anything. So you can be on a chair, you can be cross-legged. Have the arms about shoulder height. You're going to swing them back really dynamically so they bounce forward. Swing back and bounce them forward. So you're just putting effort on the backwards swing and they naturally bounce forward. And what this also does is it works our lung meridian. And as you can imagine, the lung meridian focuses on the lungs and clearing stuff out of the body. Not just toxins, but stuff, negative energy, negative thoughts and energy we don't want. Inhale, swing back. Exhale, just let them bounce forward. This is an exercise taken from Qigong, energy exercises, and again, really do swing it back. Nice big dynamic swing, and then just let your arms bounce forward. We're also working the heart here. Anytime you lift your arms, heart level, you're working your heart, cardiovascular system, and we're working on our lymphatic system. Remember what I said about the lymphatic system doesn't have a pump, so we need to actually move for our lymph to circulate around the body. Really swing back, let them bounce forward. You can imagine throwing away anything you don't want. Viruses, throw it away. Illness, throw it away. And notice how my upper body is moving, so you don't need to keep the body rigid. The upper body will move slightly. You can do this standing as well. Works on our digestive system because our gut health is linked to our immune system and to our emotional well-being. There are hormones that are kind of produced, as I'm not a scientist, but are produced in our gut flora, with our gut flora. So poor gut health can damage our immune system and can damage our mental health, can make us feel anxious, can make us feel depressed, because it unbalances the hormonal system. That's the way my words just aren't coming out today. So this next exercise helps to improve our gut health, massages our internal organs, which will in turn boost our immune system. What you're going to do is you're going to breathe in, you're going to hold the breath in, and with the breath held in, you're going to pump the belly. So you pull it in as tight as you can, then relax it. Pull it in and relax, in and relax. And you can do that as fast as you can. Now when you first start, you won't be very quick, and that's fine. Then when you need to breathe out, you breathe all the way out, and you hold the breath out, and you pump the belly. And this is also good if you've got IBS, anything like that, because it's literally massaging your inner organs. Then when you need to breathe in, hold the breath in and pump. And once you get used to it, you can go a little bit quicker. But just go as fast as you can to start with. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Yeah, when you need to breathe out, breathe all the way out. Hold the breath out and pump. And breathe in. Hold the breath in and pump. It's also helped tone your tummy muscles. Very simple ab toner that you can do in the car, wherever you are, sit on the toilet. Breathe all the way out and pump. Awesome, and release. Now the next one is our breath of fire. Now this helps to reoxygenate the whole body. It clears the lungs, it energizes you, it helps to balance your nervous system and your hormonal system, and will really fire up your immune system. So it's imagine like panting like a dog. So your belly is pulling in on the exhale. It's a definite inhale and exhale. We do it through the nose like this. So you're taking a full breath in, because some people think, oh, isn't it like hyperventilating? But hyperventilating is often when you're breathing in, there's no kind of exhale. This is a definite in and out. But we just do it a little bit quicker like this. And again, it massages your internal organs and creates heat in the body. So we're just going to do 20 seconds of it. So take a nice deep breath in. And begin. And breathe in. Hold the breath. Tighten your tummy muscles. Pull up your pelvic floor muscles as if you're bursting for a wee and you're trying to stop. Squeeze in and up. And release. I'm just going to finish off with one last really good immune booster. This is one that I personally use. You're going to bring your left hand, you're going to bring your thumb, little finger and index finger together, your ring finger together, sorry. So you've got your two-piece fingers, and you're going to have your arm in beside you. Now there's meridians that run all along the body. So the arm is in beside you as if you're taking an oath. You're going to block the right side of your nose with your right thumb. So you're breathing in and out through the left nostril only. But we're going to be doing breath of fire through that left nostril. Now, alternate nostril breathing balances left and right hemispheres of the brain. And as I just said a moment ago, breath of fire creates heat in the body, reoxygenates your body, clears all the crap out of your lungs. If you need to go slower to start with, just go a little bit slower and then speed up when you are ready. So just blocking the right nostril. So we're going to breathe in and out through the left side with breath of fire. So take a nice deep breath in. And breathe all the way out. And breathe in. And begin. And breathe all the way in. Bear grip your hands, left hand in front, right hand facing you. Pull your hands apart. So we're activating the heart chakra, heart muscle. Pull them apart. Really feel your chest muscles engaging. Hold the breath in and release slightly. Keep the hands where they are. Keep pulling the hands apart. Then lift your left elbow up, right elbow down. Take a breath in. Hold, pull those hands apart. So again, we're activating the heart center. We're activating the heart muscle. We're activating the circulatory system because we want our blood, white blood cells to travel around the body. Pull as hard as you can. Release. Switch. Right elbow up, left elbow down. Breathe in. Hold the breath. Pull the hands apart as hard as you can. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And release. And just take a moment to notice how you feel now. So we've just done a brief kind of taster session today. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about what I do, about my longer classes, either my chair-based classes or my kind of normal, don't like to use that word, normal, or my non-chair-based classes, then just drop me a message and I would love to have you join us where we go more in depth and we have longer sessions, more focused sessions with a lovely relaxation at the end of it. So enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste. And so stay safe by taking responsibility for your own health and well-being.